This week, Samsung finally pulled back the curtain, unveiling its 2020 flagship lineup, which includes 3 new smartphones. While that's the same number of devices that we saw last year from Samsung, the company has shifted its lineup from including a smaller, slightly more budget-friendly option to starting with the regular Galaxy S20 with a base price of $1,000, and the numbers just keep going up from there. All 3 devices share the same baseline specs, which include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor with 5G connectivity, 12 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage with a microSD card slot as well, and Quad HD Plus AMOLED displays with in-display ultrasonic fingerprint sensors. Of course, the display sizes between the 3 models are different, featuring a 6.2-inch display on the Galaxy S20, 6.7-inch on the S20 Plus, and the S20 Ultra coming in at 6.9 inches. There's also going to be differences in battery sizes, starting at 4,000, 4,500, and 5,000 milliamp hour batteries across the range. And like last year, you also get wireless charging and reverse charging as well. Now, the Galaxy S20 and the S20 Plus are the most similar of these 3 devices, featuring nearly identical camera setups with a 10 megapixel front-facing camera and then a 12 megapixel main sensor on the back, accompanied by a 64 megapixel 3x zoom camera and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. And the S20 Plus also has the addition of a time-of-flight depth sensor. While the size difference between these 3 devices may be seen as the main differentiator, the cameras are really what set them apart. The main cameras on the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra features a 108 megapixel sensor, which is pretty insane. That's also accompanied by a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera and a 10x periscope hybrid optical zoom, which is also paired with a 48 megapixel sensor, which can also use a digital zoom multiplier, which produces a 100x zoom. And then on the front-facing camera, you're looking at a 40 megapixel sensor. There's no doubt that this year's Galaxy S20 lineup is well endowed and a lot more powerful than last year's phones. But the design here is honestly a step back, and the innovations that Samsung is adding in seem like they're simply trying to keep up with Chinese manufacturers. Sure, the included 120Hz refresh rate is great for gaming, but you have to downgrade the resolution to 1080p in order to use it. And the 8K video capture capabilities will be useless for 99% of the people over the next couple years. And then let's not forget that the S20 Ultra also has a 16 gigabyte model option. No, that's not even a joke. And when it comes to the 100x zoom capabilities, it's honestly completely unusable once you actually take a look at the pictures. And with that, we get to the prices. $1,000 for the base Galaxy S20, $1,200 for the S20 Plus, and $1,400, which is pretty insane for the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Samsung will be taking pre-orders, but the retail launch date of all 3 of these phones is set for March 6th. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check back in with us for our full review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.